discipline, her guidance, as she wants me to soar high and succeed.
Menchu, being the youngest, became the focus of Mom Martina's eagle-eyed attention. Menchu ended up still in the College of the Holy Spirit in Manila as an intern and graduated with a degree in Bachelor of Science in Commerce, major in Management. Sending all these children to school, Martina used her properties to support all of them while she was busy managing 2 households, one in Lawag and one in Quezon City, referred to the family as Tabayok. The house that she bought intended to house the children while they were in college. A perfectionist Mom Martina wanting the best for her children, particularly when it comes to education, career, and bright future, the eldest Roger married Rose Emmy in 1961. They were blessed with 7 adorable children, and all have finished their college in courses in dentistry and optometry, to name a few.
This is only an observation because when my children, who is mom's grandchildren, they saw in her a strong-willed woman. She was also strict with them, always reminding them that they should finish their studies.
Noemi got married to June on June 26, 1962. As the eldest daughter, she followed the footsteps of her mom. Noemi has 4 equally successful children. 2 of them are businessmen and an executive, and the youngest a lawyer.
As a grandmother to my kids, things that she was telling me before, especially to my daughter, my only daughter, she was telling just the same, a good disciplinarian.
In 1968, her second child, Arthur, finally settled down at age 27 with OS. Arthur presented his eldest son and the first male Senen grandchild. The couple's children were all educated as well.
As a grandmother, it's been loving also to my children.
Daisy presented her diploma as Doctor of Medicine and passed the medical boards in 1972. She married her classmate Joseph. Joseph and Daisy were blessed with 3 children and who all went to boarding schools and prestigious universities in the United States.
She loves all her grandchildren, including my children who are away from her. They're in the United States. I know she had a great time with my kids when she used to come up and visit us in the United States years ago when she was much younger.
Baby, Mom Martina's clone in terms of educational achievement, was brought by fate into the banking world. Baby married engineer Roy Puruganan. Their 3 children are all in the field of law.
Mom is very loving to our children. She loves them very much.
The youngest Menchu decided to work in the United States and stayed with her sister Daisy. She worked for 10 years at KPMG Pete Marwick as one of the executives.
She enjoyed the children more playful, unlike with the children that she's on top of everything and every move you do. In many ways, that look at her face or the way she played with my kids, I felt good because then she was confident I would rear up the children the way she taught us.
In New York, she met Rodrigo Tamayo and got married on July 7, 1984. They were blessed with 2 sons, the eldest now a medical student. As a loving mom, Martina misses her children, particularly those who were staying in the United States. She then requested her girls to visit her in the Philippines because a long plane ride is getting to be too taxing for her at age 74. Thereafter, Martina's children regularly visits her and the string of various celebrations of family occasions were held. In 1994, for the first time in her whole life, Martina was confined at the University of Santo Tomas Hospital, diagnosed with cellulitis on the right foot, and had her skin grafted. Menchu came home again and coordinated the needs of Mom Martina. In 1997, Menchu decided to come home for good, bringing home the children. Through Martina's older years, grandchild Michael stayed with her in Tabayok. Michael had poured his love and attention to Mama Martina. Jerry and son Roger had joined Mama Martina in Tabayok as well. A real blessing from the heavens, making sure that Mama Martina's fear of growing old and unattended never happened. To the very time she got seriously ill when she was hospitalized at the University of Perpetual Health Medical Center in Las Piñas, her fears of being neglected or unattended were answered with great blessing of the best care with a long list of best medical doctors of various specialties, who to the very end had been attached to Mom Martina. And these are blessings for all her journeys of trials through the years. Mom Martina's preachings and tireless efforts did not go unanswered at the age of 94. She had witnessed the fruits of her efforts. It has been 50 years ago, this 2008, since her husband Dr. Severo passed away. Martina's tireless efforts in reminding her children who their father was and created a great impact to the children's outlook and values in helping out individuals and communities. Today, daughter Daisy and husband Joseph committed joining surgical medical missions in the Philippines. Roger is an active Rotarian. He fully participated in advocacies of healthcare in depressed areas. This had been his mission after reaching the corporate ladder of San Miguel Corporation. Menchu, as part of her role in her current job, is involved in various advocacy projects. She authored the program Saving Lives Together that adhered to the awareness and education in emergency preparedness and response management. Menchu also lobbied the awareness of the indigents in the importance of PhilHealth and SSS. Arthur continued Martina's task in keeping the agricultural and other interests of the family. His children and grandchildren are his greatest trophies, with the best education and careers. Noemi followed the steps of Martina as a great housewife and mother to this day. She has the greatest patience among Mom Martina's children, loving and taking care of her husband in his older years. Baby, as an awarded bank executive, achieved her children's appreciation to realize the importance of good education and great profession. One of Mom Martina's ardent wish was to see all her grandchildren, and she not only did see all her 26 grandchildren, but took care of some of them in the house, and accounted to date 28 great-grandchildren. Mom Martina's birthday and the Christmas holidays became a tradition for her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren to make it a point to gather together in between their busy lives. Much as Martina always had referred the Lawag family house as home sweet home, or there is no place like home sweet home, as visible in her own handwritten captions on various old photos. Tabayok is filled with great memories of birthdays and Christmases of all family members. Mom Martina is the key in connecting the rays of rainbow of the various branches of generations that emanated from her. This is the big question and challenge to her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, who she has touched in their individual lives. Will her 6 children be able to hold on in connecting the arrays of rainbow Mom Martina has weaved for all her 94 years? Or will this be the end of the interconnection of a never-growing clan? On April 27, 2008, at the age of 94, Mom Martina was hospitalized seriously ill for the first time. She had no prior history of any major ailments. Her only problem was her right foot cellulitis that was infected.
The reason why she was strong is she is a very principled person. That's the basic. Her values are very high. You know how it is when you're so principled and Your values are very high. You fight for it because you believe in it compassionately. And no matter hell or high waters, she would go work for it hard than anybody else to make sure it happens. And I think that's what she did to all of us, the 6 children. And up to this point, I think she still is teaching us. Now that she's older, she became a little bit sickly after all these years at age 94, 95. This is the first time that she got seriously ill. And I think what she's teaching us now, while she's in the hospital, is the strength. You don't give up life. It's not your decision, it's God's will.
And they have this final tribute to Mom Martina.
Well, Mom, well, I'd like to thank you for all the things that you have done for us, not only to me, to my brother, and to my 4 sisters, and what you are doing now to your grandchildren. We all love you. My children loves you, and I'm pretty sure your other grandchildren loves you very, very much.
I love you so much until now. I could always, I cannot remember a time that you did also love you so much. Mom, thank you for everything that you have done for us and to my children.
Mom, I love you very, very much. And I'm very happy to tell you, though my children are all, they had all finished what you wanted to. I taught them what you wanted them to be. I miss you so much, Mom. I'm trying my best to imitate you all the time. I do the same what you did to me before, until now. Mom, don't be afraid. I will make everything what you did, what you told me. I will do everything. Now I can see my children now. Thank you very much, Mom. We love you.
Mom, I thank you very much for what I am now. Thank you for all the love and care you have given to all of us, and for having shared your 95 wonderful years with us. And thank you for putting up with us. Thank you, Mom. I love you, and we all love you forever.
Mommy, thank you very much for your loving care, for all the sacrifice you have given to us, for all your love, guidance, and teachings. I owe my life and everything for what I am now. We love you, Mommy. Rest assured, I will pass on to my children all the good values you have taught me. I always ask my children to do the same thing to their future children. Roy, Jinky, CJ, Dexter, and I love you very, very much and forever. Again, Mommy, we thank you very much.
Hey, Mom, how did I fare out? Your youngest. Anyway, Mom, I know you felt that I left you for several years when I went in the States. But you and I know that I needed more experience. I haven't grown up fully. And even when I came back, I haven't matured that much. I had a lot of things to learn. And I think now we're in the final chapters, or the few last chapters of both our lives together. You have taught me still a lot. Whether maybe I have some success in my career, whether I did pretty well with my children at this time of their lives. I have you to thank for all of this. And I think even how strong my personality is, I got it from you. Thank you, Mommy.
Her strength and respect to God's greatest gift to mankind called life, Mom Martina did put up a big fight to live for more than 3 months. She has impressed her doctors, referring to her as a big rock, the lady with 39 lives. She charmed the medical staff to her deathbed on August 11, 2008 at 8:20 p.m. She went peacefully to join her Creator with no struggles, but with all her heart. The strong-willed lady, mother and father, grandmother and great-grandmother, to the very end, is one for the books.